Hey, welcome back to the Sports Jam. Let's go racing. The West Side about to get very loud. The U.S. Nationals about to start up on Wednesday. This is Leah Pritchett joining us, Top Fuel driver. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
How excited are you to get this thing going?
If I could be any more excited, I don't think it's even possible. This is the biggest event in NHRA drag racing. This is our Super Bowl. There's no bigger and better than what's happening this week in Indy.
And this is the final race of the season for everybody, but you are trying to get into the playoffs here, right?
This is the final race of, the regular season.
The regular season.
Yes, and I am 10th, and they only take 10. And not only is the Papa John's Dragster 10th, but we are tied to the point with Terry McMillen.
Wow.
So this race is extremely special. It's extremely pressure heavy. Every qualifying round counts for us because you get qualifying points the better that you do. This race we get 5 qualifying attempts instead of 4 like a normal race. And during eliminations, it's points and a half. So every run counts, and we have worked so hard to try and get into the position to be in the countdown. And starting off at the beginning of the season, I was with a different team,
right.
And we've had a very roller coaster-like of a season. So, why not? We're making it interesting.
And while you're talking about sponsors, you have a brand new sponsor, Papa John's. By the way, thanks for the pizza. The crew will like that. What's that been like with this new ride?
It has been very honorable in the sense you look at that car right there, and that is a gold Top Fuel dragster. It's not red or green like Papa John's, but here in Brainerd we had John himself come and watch the action and compete with us. And his Camaro, which he had to sell for $2,800 to help his family get out of debt to start
right.
Papa John's, is one of the most prized possessions that he now has today, and that's why our DSR car is gold, because it represents the Camaro that he raced, and that was his ticket to greatness, and he sees with our team, with the DSR team, our ticket to greatness. So he is fueling our passion and our dream in more ways than one.
And you're racing now for Don Schumacher, one of the big names. What's that like?
That is for sure a dream come true. Yeah. I used to envision when I'd race in different categories that Don would actually be standing behind my car looking at me as a potential driver, and I would add that extra amount of pressure. And here we are today. Here I am. It's everything I dreamed of. It's the big leagues. It's the big dog.
It certainly is the big league. How did you get into racing?
I started
How did this all begin?
When I was 8 years old. I'm 28 now, so for 20 years I've been in the sport. My dad was a land speed racer in Bonneville, and he had 2 girls, and he wanted to do something fun on the weekends. A junior dragster, 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton motor in the back of a pickup, and go to a racetrack, go to an airport, and go race.
Wow. Did you get the bug then when you were a kid? Did you go, I want to do this full time?
I did when I was about 13, 14, just old enough, where I'm there hanging on the fence watching Tony Schumacher, Eddie Hill go 300 miles an hour, and I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, I want to go on board. We have some really cool GoPro video that was from your car. Take us on board here. What is going on in the cockpit? You're busy.
I am. So I just slammed my visor shut, and I'm staging. I'm pre-staged. There I am. My fuel's going on. I'm stepping off of the clutch, grabbing the steering wheel, bumping in as lightly as I can into that full stage, and waiting for the tree to come down right about now. And there it is. Let go of that brake, go forward, and that is only 400 feet. We raced 1,000 feet to the finish line. You see, I didn't pull the parachutes there, but I did turn the fuel off and the ignition switches and pumping the brake and taking a big breath of air.
So what's that with, yeah, exactly. What's that with the right hand you're doing there?
That is my brake handle, because my clutch is on the left and my fuel is on the right. And, I actually put that GoPro in the car myself because I thought it would be really awesome for the fans to see every aspect of the run. So anybody watching and listening can check out my Facebook page, Leah Pritchett on Facebook, and I do a lot of inside stuff with Instagram and Twitter, Leah Pritchett _TF.
That's perfect for folks that really want to see what's going on in the cockpit. What's it been like this year getting the first win? Congratulations on that.
I think that happened for a reason so early in the season. It was the second race. I was with Bob Vandergriff Racing, and I've won in every category that I've ever been in, championships included, but the taste of that win is what has helped our team propel through the roller coaster ride that we've had. That right there was, you know what? It gave me a window into the season going, this is going to be a tough season for you, but I'm going to remind you what it feels like to win, and that's why that happened.
I love your reaction right there. Why is the U.S. Nationals such a big deal? You call it the Super Bowl. This really, truly is the biggie. This is the one to win.
It's the one to win because it's always been the one to win. There's so much history, not only on the racetrack, but with the legends of our sport, from Shirley Muldowney to Don Perdome to Garlitz. They have made history here. And for me, as a kid growing up and watching it on TV, it seemed like it was on Pluto. I mean, so far away. I'm a Southern California girl, and Indianapolis was so big. And the first time I set soil here, now that I live here, I was 9 years old, and I actually tasted a bit of the dirt because Indianapolis was so special to me because of this race, because it's so big and grandiose. So we would love to win the U.S. Nationals, but we are going to start 1 foot forward at a time. We would love to qualify. We'd love to get those points, get ourselves into the countdown, while at the same time racing in the Traxxas Shootout, which happens on Saturday, and you have to win a race to be in that shootout. And hopefully on Monday, we'll have an appearance in the winner's circle and go into the countdown in the playoffs. That's the dream. That's the goal. But 1 foot forward at a time, and it all starts on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Let's give everybody the information. The U.S. Nationals out of Lucas Oil Raceway. It's an awesome place in Brownsburg. Begins on Wednesday. All right, if you're a fan, WTHR.com, you can get more information. Why should folks come out? What's the best day to come out and really get up close and check it out?
Well, you can actually get up close and check it out on every single day. Friday is at 8 o'clock, but Saturday is when the Top Fuel Shootout is happening, and we're racing while qualifying. And Sunday is the Funny Cars Shootout. So you're going to see everything live and in living color. But on Monday are eliminations, and you're going to see 4 full rounds of eliminations in all pro categories and sportsmen. So I can't say that there's any day better than the other, because any day that you go, I guarantee you're going to have a phenomenal time.
Get after it. 320, how fast?
330.
330 miles an hour, boys and girls. That's crazy.
It is.
And follow you on Facebook and Twitter. Give your information to folks.
Absolutely. Instagram, Leah Pritchett _TF, and Twitter, Leah Pritchett TF, and the TF is for Top Fuel. And on Facebook, Leah Pritchett. Google in their Facebook. It's verified.
Leah, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Yeah,
Thank you.
Fantastic job.